See, that's the motion, dog. Look, feel it right there. Feel it.
Oh, God.
No, right here. No, feel it. You see what I'm doing now?
Yeah. Welcome back to the Level 7 broadcast, where we, John...
Hide! Water will kill you! You'll die!
And other John...
Boy, shoot the tree! That was pretty good.
talk about video games,
It's really all Zelda was just a cheap ripoff of Xena.
movies,
I think just like gruesome fun. It was more filmed like a Robert Rodriguez movie.
ridiculously deep topics randomly, and wherever the conversation takes
Hello,
us.
what brings you in? I'm a coasterman. They're like, oh, the coasterman's here.
From card openings,
What the
quick reviews, and guests.
17 pages in, and I was like, that thing is too heavy.
This is your Level 7 broadcast.
So, welcome to the Level 7 broadcast where, doesn't matter if we're injured. Rain, sleet, snow, John's willing to drive to the blanket fort.
Yeah, I enjoy it.
Yeah, no, he's a dedicated blanket fortsman.
That's true.
Appreciate
I'm a pioneer.
Hey. Insert applause noises, John.
Okay.
For yourself. You deserve this.
Oh, thank you. Thank
No,
you. so
absolutely.
much.
Okay, have your moment. Go. What do you got to say? Speech? All right, that's enough. Anyhow, Level 7 broadcast. We got some good topics. There you go. That's the word.
Yeah. We're going to be talking about Star Wars Survivor,
Ooh.
Magic the Gathering, Bam on the Run.
Bam on the run. Bam on the run.
I don't know the rest of
I gotta think. It's me and Raekwon. We're on the run. I miss Brandon. Those are all CKY guys.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
I assumed.
Raekwon is afraid of mustard, and Brandon DiCamillo was the goat.
The goat.
Anyhow.
All right. Yeah. Wow, that really got me going in there. That topic
Yeah, dude.
threw me off.
I know.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Growing up in the 90s, specifically, everything being the devil.
Everything was. I don't understand it.
Speaking of the devil, Evil Dead Rise came out.
Finally.
We're going to do a mini review of that. Tears of the Kingdom hype. Apparently, you're all excited.
Everybody is. Are you not excited at all? Really?
We'll have to get into that later.
Get out of here.
And the NCU Nintendo movie universe.
Is it real? Is it not? I have all of the answers. Trust me, there's no speculation.
And all of the questions.
And
So you don't have to think about them before we give you the answers.
There you go.
And AI art. It's getting creepy, man.
It's getting creepy.
It's freaking me out.
I don't know. I mean, I listen. Obviously, it's going to take over, and we're going to be servants for it as long as we can until it decides it doesn't need us anymore.
Yeah.
But until then, I'm excited to see what kind of art it can produce, and what we can make out of it before it takes over.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How about you guys? Let's hear in the comments. How do you feel about AI taking over? ChatGPT, AI art, AI movies, AI freaking girlfriends now. You can get a waifu that's animated to its ChatGPT plugin of being your animated AI lover, and it'll actually be like, "Oh my God, other John, you're so sexy. I'm so glad to see you again." It's actually moving like this. I don't know why you gave it like kind of a Latin thing, but that's what you're into. I don't know why, but
Oh, are those the things that a bunch of streamers are using now?
Yeah.
To just be anime girls?
Yeah.
I mean,
because it's them.
Yeah.
In front of a green screen. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all right.
And so then they don't have to show their real face.
Yeah, the extent of this is it's crazy, it's endless, it's bizarre.
Yeah, we here at the Level 7 Blanket Fort promise to always give you the real us. No filter.
That's right.
No effort as far as our personal appearance, like at all.
This hair,
We're not going to fake it. Okay, you're getting the real.
all natural.
You're getting the real us, okay? Like it or not.
It's true.
Like it or not.
It's very true. We have almost no filters at all.
Like it or not.
Should we just continue with the AI art since we're already into this?
Let's go.
I mean, shoot.
Yeah.
What got us going on this? Just like it was like one of the music videos that have been generated. I think I actually sent my brother like this Harry Potter one of him just being massive.
Yeah.
Professor Dumbledore, you are too weak to defeat Voldemort. Let me do it.
You're weak. You have so much to learn, Harry. Haven't you heard of creatine, Harry? Do not pity the dead, Harry. Pity the living, and above all, those who live without gains.
And then
Well, I was showing you the Balenciaga ones.
Yeah,
The one where the guy
Balenciaga
like where did I show you the Final Fantasy one? That was the one I was gonna show you like on the broadcast, so then you could sync it up.
Cloud, I'm pregnant.
Hold on. It's so good. It's so good.
Pregnant.
Yeah. Okay, so oh, it won't let me download
Shoot.
this one. They don't have this one available for download.
No.
I'm sure I can find something.
Just search Cloud. I'm pregnant.
I'm really proud of Aiden. He is currently in Baltimore, playing in the Flesh and Blood
Cloud, I'm
pro
pregnant.
calling. But okay, I'm gonna start
Hell
this
yeah.
now. All right, here we go.
Cloud, I'm pregnant, and the father is Balenciaga.
So the AI generates. They put in the
Don't go thinking you so bad
draw
just 'cause you're Gucci.
make Barrett as like a high def CG
Yeah.
buff
Ex-Gucci.
anime character.
I quit.
Ex Gucci.
Is that
The
Sephiroth?
ability to change one's looks, voice, and words is the power of Balenciaga.
Just stare straight into the camera. God, these people are creepy.
I'll be fine. You've seen how much Gucci ass I can kick.
Look at Reno.
God.
A pro isn't someone who sacrifices himself for his job. That's just Gucci.
That's just Gucci.
The cloud, like just
Nailed it. I know. Thank you. Moving on.
Oh, Red 13.
Cloud,
Oh, they didn't talk.
yeah. Red 13 didn't talk, but yeah, I mean, the entire thing is like AI generated, right? So like the model, the 3D models are the animations on the mouth, the voices, the concept, right? Like make Cloud into a Balenciaga model, high fashion in this style. You know what I mean? You put in certain prompts and it just starts giving you things. But to like the fact that people are using all of these different tools to essentially just stitch it all together into like almost a full production that is conceptualized by them but created by
AI.
AI. And I mean they're basically it allows everybody to just produce whatever they want to
Yeah.
some degree. Like if you have an idea and you have no way of producing it, you can
You can
just
have something.
AI
Yeah.
a decent portion of it. But I mean the crazy part is how much better it's going to get.
Right? Like this is just like right now, which I had no clue that was even like remotely possible. And it's already pretty freaking good.
It is pretty good. I don't know. That's the weird part is like, we messed with it a little bit today, just a few prompts here and there just to, I don't know. We'd done it before and we were like, well, let's talk about AI again.
Right, because
But-
last time we talked about it, it was just like painting art.
Right.
And that
Oh, yeah.
that was still pretty trippy too, because that one like could not or it
Oh yeah, we
wouldn't
were
do
having
faces.
it do the Hulk thing.
Yeah.
Or it was Blanca. We had to do. Remember?
Oh, yeah,
I
it
made
was
that my
Blanca.
profile picture.
Yeah. Green dude. Yeah, one of them.
It was Blanca. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, that's crazy. It's crazy that it's gotten this far that fast. Like
Yeah.
it can just full on make movies now.
yeah. I mean, at the very least, you can have decent references. Or the other crazy thing that we were talking about earlier is like, just like the people who are streaming and stuff, you can act out a movie in front of a green screen. You can be multiple characters. You can
Right.
take different camera angles, layer it with an AI, skin or whatever, and just
That's pretty damn dope.
shoot your thing that way. I mean, I can't remember. Was it Invincible? Was that the one where I can't remember the comic, but it's like a comic, and what they did is they just take pictures.
Oh, is it?
And
oh, it's
then,
like reference photos.
yeah, they would just take photos of them, like doing
Oh,
that.
yeah. Doing the
The poses, and then they would just that's how the entire thing was. I think every panel or something. I don't know.
Wow, that's pretty cool. I mean, that's pretty common in art. Yeah, to take reference photos and look at it and stuff. But
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think at some point they actually released the comic reference photos, which is why it was cool because they basically showed the entire comic, just the reference photos versions,
Right.
with all the words on top and stuff. So
That's pretty dang cool.
I can't remember the comic though. Or maybe I'm making this up. Maybe this is just something I've like had a fever dream about.
That could be. Those are always fun.
Oh, dude, they're a trip, especially when you meet Allah.
Oh.
Yeah,
You gotten that far? Like Beavis and Butthead in their newest season?
Did they do that?
They totally did. They reached like
Damn you.
ultimate serenity.
Damn you, Mike Judge beat me at everything.
It was really good. Definitely go check those out if you enjoyed Beavis and Butthead at all. The new ones are really funny.
I have not watched them yet, but I do. I love everything Mike Judge does.
Yeah, he's hilarious.
Idiocracy is one of the greatest things to ever plague us for being so true.
Right? And I think, have we talked about like his famous quote about making the movie of the butt?
No.
Inside that movie? Like, I think that was one of the first things he did. And one of the jokes in the movie is that people were so stupid in the future that just a movie of a guy standing still with his butt out was like the most hilarious thing on the planet. And then he had a room full of people that he was going to direct them as to how to react and stuff. And when he walked in, everybody was just laughing their asses off already.
And he's like, oh, no.
It's like, shit.
What have I done?
This is my movie now.
That's what I'm saying, dude. That's the problem. Like, he's like a prophet. He's like a social prophet.
Yeah.
Some comedians, a lot of comedians, right? Like they introspectively like look at people and they have to be able to dissect like what's funny about a societal problem. I have this whole bit that I'm working on right now that is essentially like, if I give you a scenario of a car crash, what do you immediately start assuming? If I'm just like, there's a car crash. What? Okay.
I mean, first thing is the screech of the tires.
Okay. No. I'm just talking about like, how did it happen? But don't say it out loud. But the whole point is I want to walk people through this and have them make an aha moment about what they start assuming.
Oh, okay.
If I'm like, okay, it's two trucks. They're heading in opposite directions. And then it's like, one of them's a Ford, or one of them's a Lexus.
There's a Lexus truck? Dope.
Right?
I want that.
There's not a Lexus truck?
Is there? There cannot be a Lexus truck.
That would be sick, dude.
Hold on.
I don't know.
Now we got to find this out.
That's why you see? Now we're learning.
Lexus truck.
Told you.
No way. Is there seriously a truck? Is Lexus serious about building a pickup truck?
Looks like no.
Not yet.
Looks like no.
They're working on it.
All right. Well, give me the Lexus truck already. Dude, if you see somebody driving the Lexus truck, you're like, hot damn, dude. That's the cyber truck.
Right? Dumbass, ugly Lego just rolling down the street.
Yeah, dude. Fucking Legos.
Gross.
Hate Legos.
Yeah.
Psych. I like Legos.
Yeah.
I finally built it, dude. I did it.
Oh, you did the Death Star?
No, the lunar lander thing, remember?
Oh, yeah.
It was sitting up there for 3 years.
I totally forgot about that. That's awesome.
I finally built it the other day.
Sorry, I've just been looking at the Death Star. It's huge.
Everybody's into Legos right now. Like,
Yeah.
everybody at the store is like, can we start carrying Legos? I'm like, I don't know if I'm ready for that kind of commitment.
Maybe.
It would be kind of cool.
That would be kind of cool.
Although, I hear that the markup on Legos isn't crazy good, but they retain their value.
Yeah, they do. Jeez.
So that's one of those things that I can get behind where it's like, okay, cool. Well, if you get one that goes out of production, it'll probably go up.
Like the Ninja Turtle ones. They got bought by Mega Bloks. After, I think they only made like a couple of Ninja Turtle
Did you get them?
sets. No. They were so expensive. I was waiting for them to go down just like $5 or $10 or something for like Black Friday. But nope.
No way.
Even by then, they were just all gone. And then they were like, nope, we're not making any more.
Dang.
It's like,
how much are they now?
Dude, hundreds.
What?
Not even, or at least last I checked, because, I've stopped checking.
Yeah. TMNT Lego set complete.
Because it's just been going crazy. Oh, beep. Been going crazy on Legos and Star Wars stuff.
Yeah.
I was like, man, if
There's so many good Star Wars Legos too.
yeah,
But
see,
they're
like
so expensive, dude.
that tiny one, $70.
Yeah, that's whack, dude.
Good lord.
It doesn't even come with any of the good characters.
Yeah, that's like a $20 one on.
That one sucks.
So it's just a bummer.
Did they make any good ones?
Not really. No, I was kind of waiting for. I wanted like a full
This one's
size
cool.
turtle van, but
What? Yeah, these. Come on, Lego. What are you doing?
was that a turtle van?
This looks like
That
a
looks
turtle
like a
van.
tiny ass one though.
Shellraiser Street Chase.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That thing's tiny. I wanted a big one. That's
I
what.
want a big old turtle van.
I
It's,
want a
I
big
mean,
turtle van.
if it's like a big turtle van, it's this big. Like it's as big as a Lego, dude.
Yeah, but only like 3 Lego dudes can.
And this
fit in
doesn't
there.
even look right. It doesn't have
Right.
a pizza launcher on top. What is this garbage?
That thing's huge.
This sucks.
I don't know. I don't know what I was waiting for, but now they're pricier than they.
No, I'm not
Or-
going to carry Legos. Pfft.
Yeah,
No, I'm
if you
just-
guys.
Yeah, you're dead to me. Oh, this is also like weird cartoon Nickelodeon Ninja Turtles. It's not
Exactly.
real good.
Yeah, it was the 2012 Turtles is when it happened.
Yeah, well, you didn't say that.
Oh, sorry. I think they did a Michael Bay one as well.
Are you excited for the Kevin Smith one, or is it Seth Rogen? Seth Rogen. Is, the new Turtles movie is a Seth Rogen.
Oh! I
Yeah,
thought you were talking about a Lego set because isn't a Clerks Lego set coming out?
Is that real?
I have no clue.
I don't know about that. That's about as real as the Lexus truck. Tell me you wouldn't want a Lexus truck, dog. I wouldn't.
I don't know if I'd even want a truck.
What?
I have no need for a truck.
What are you talking about? You have stuff, man. You
Yeah.
move arcade machines occasionally.
Yeah.
Trucks are just handy.
They are
What if you want to
handy.
build a deck? I know you just got your deck
I was
built,
gonna
but
say I had it.
I know.
Do
But
it.
what if you wanted to? What if you were like compelled to like build a big ass boat?
I'm on a boat,
Right?
right? I don't know. I mean, I have a wagon. I throw crap on top of it all the time.
Okay. That's all. That's like a truck, kind of.
Yeah,
It's like a
kinda.
small. It's like a small.
Yeah,
Small
yeah.
truck.
Shut up! I like my wagon.
I'm bumping up and down in my little red wagon, bumping up and down in my little red wagon, bumping up and down in my little red wagon. Won't you be my darling?
And yep.
One wheel's off and the axle's broken. Do you ever listen to Raffi?
Raffy?
John's gonna fix it with his wrench. Yeah, Raffi. There's a guy named Raffi.
No.
I never. We listened like when the kids were kids.
When the kids were kids.
we listened to Raffi for sure.
I'm
You
sure.
don't know Raffi, the like kid singer? He's like, he does Baby Beluga. Baby Beluga in the deep blue sea. Swim so wild and you swim so free. Heaven above and the sea below. And a little white whale on the go. Go. It's not glow. You never seen this guy? He's Egyptian. He's like Canadian Egyptian dude from like the early 90s that I used to. He's late 80s, early 90s, but I
Yeah.
had like his VHS growing up and I watched the
You showed me the apples and bananas. I was like, yes, I have seen this dude. I was trying to remember exactly which one it was. I had never heard apples and bananas before you showed me that.
I still don't know how you don't know apples and bananas. That's like a classic, dog.
I was raised in a cult. What can I tell you? We didn't have normal goodnight songs.
Yeah. Jesus and money.
Give it to us.
I like to oat, Jesus and Mono.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very similar. But speaking of crazy religions, Star Wars has their newest game coming out. Star Wars Survivor?
Star Wars Survivor.
Yeah. I'm freaking stoked. This one looks awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks really good. I liked the first one. Sadly, I did not beat it. It didn't I don't know.
Wait. The second one? Is this a third one?
No, this is the second one.
Oh, I was like, no.
Yeah, no, this is the second one. I didn't beat the first one.
Yeah,
What
the
was it called?
first
Like
one was really
Fallen
good.
Order?
Yeah.
Fallen Order, yeah. I liked it. I don't know how far into it I got. Maybe like the third world or something. It definitely, felt like that studio's first attempt at a Soulsborne style game, which I can appreciate. But it
was
kind of had that Lords of the Fallen kind of
is just very dumbed down.
Very.
I was gonna say because that's why I was able to do it. Because normal born or Souls games, like, oh my god, I just get my ass kicked, and I'm like,
where do I go?
Maybe a little bit in, and I'm just confused,
completely lost.
And I'm just like, I don't have time for this.
Yeah, no. It's okay. Some people are strong, and some people aren't.
That's true.
I think it's called Get Good.
It is called Get Good.
Yeah,
that was a lot of the strategy guides.
Yeah, Get Good. Speaking of, did you see my? Oh, I showed you my little guys. Oh, I have.
Oh yeah.
My lady, was it Guinevere or is it Gwendolyn? It's Guinevere. And now I feel dumb.
Wow,
I think
dang
it's
it!
gotta
Now I
be
can't even remember the Greek goddess.
Guinevere. It's Guinevere. It's Guinevere. Yeah, I got it. Bah. Well, because there's Gwendolyn, there's Gwen, and then there's Guinevere.
Oh, I see. Athena. That's the one I was trying to think of.
Athena.
I was like, yep, that's Athena.
Yeah, I can see that. I think Athena was blonde though.
Is she not blonde?
No.
Oh, no.
She,
Never mind.
She brunette.
I was just
Does her
looking at
hair-
the pink hair.
Does it?
Or not the hair, the pink, whatever it's called, shawl.
Is that, are you sure that's what you're looking at? Wow. But yeah, she's pretty cool. She likes to just lay on this here pillow.
Yeah.
And snuggle up.
That's how you do.
I call myself the Booby Watcher. Even got my own comic book, Adventures of the Booby Watcher.
But yeah, I think the Gwyn, Lord of Cinder, might be my favorite one. That one right there with the guy with this big sword.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's cool.
That is pretty freaking sick.
Yeah.
He kind of looks a lot like a Zelda character.
He does.
Some dare say.
Well, speaking of Zelda.
In that form anyway, yeah.
What do you think?
Dude,
You're not excited at all?
No, I'm pretty stoked.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you're just being a real wise guy. Real wise cracker.
That's true. That's me. Sorry. But I'm actually pretty excited because, like, the more I see of it, the more it actually looks like they took into consideration all the things we were bitching about before.
Did they? Okay, that's good. I mean,
I hope so. You haven't seen any of, like, the weapons breaking yet, I don't think, but they haven't gotten that far.
I would understand if they break, but breaking as fast as they break and not being able to repair them easily,
yeah,
is just obnoxious.
It's so dumb.
It's like I get it. It forces you to explore the game and find new weapons, but it forces you to do it. It's not like an option. It's not like fun to do. I don't think. I never liked that. So hopefully they do something else with that whole mechanic, the weapons being pieces of shit.
But it also, now it actually has Ganon.
Oh, Jesus.
It looks like. So that'll be good because I need a real boss fight this time.
And there better be better boss fights.
Yeah. And at least the storytelling looks like it's cranked up some.
Samurai Ganon?
Yeah.
It's pretty sweet.
And I'm just excited. Like, it took so freaking long. We all thought there'd be a Switch Pro by now.
Yeah. Well, there's rumors that there's going to be another one, like later this year, launching next to a PlayStation. I don't know what's going to happen. Like, they've been rumoring this Switch Pro. Do you think they just have one ready to go? And they're just like, wait for it.
Yeah,
wait for it.
Get this Zelda out, and then make a advanced or like enhanced, complete version of it just a little bit later. And then you drop the Pro to go with the advanced version that you can't play on a regular Switch. Because it's so powerful.
I don't know if they would do that this time, because why I think that they wouldn't do that is because too many people have a Switch now, that they would be
just alienating all of them.
Yeah, if they forced you to buy a new Switch and they just got that's what I was saying the other day. Like, everybody has a freaking Switch. Like, maybe not everybody. You know what I mean? People who matter.
People that play video games.
Yeah. People who matter. I said that.
Yeah.
Smart people. But yeah, I think that's why they wouldn't do it. Just because it's like, well, we just got everybody to buy a freaking Switch, and if we're going to make software for it, we might as well sell it to the biggest audience possible. I mean, that's why Sony went back and remade God of War and all that other, because it's like they're like, dang it, we have too many PS4 users to abandon. It's stupid. It's
Yeah,
a bad idea.
Especially at that point though, because that was when it was still hard as hell to get a PS5.
Yeah, that was dumb. It's still, I think it's
Still not easy,
but yeah, it's not crazy.
but
Yeah.
doable.
You can wait. Yeah.
Yeah. So sweet. Star Wars Survivor, and Tears of the Kingdom, both games we're looking forward to.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I don't know. Are you going to play Star Wars Survivor?
I have no clue, to be honest. I'm not gonna pay for it right away.
Well, I mean, you can just do the thing.
I mean, yeah. Okay.
But I was just wondering, because I know Edgar's going to play it, so he said he was going to like film some stuff for it too. So
Right.
we might have some stuff on the channel, so stay tuned. Might have like a cool review by our boy Edgar, which
Is there multiplayer? Because if there's multiplayer, then I probably should.
I don't think so. I
No?
don't. Yeah, Star Wars Survivor multiplayer. Does it have the multiplayers?
PC game.
Is it multiplayer?
Says-
Is just lovely so you can get your real life friends involved? Jesus Christ, just tell me if it's multiplayer.
Right,
What about
just-
you and your friends? Quit asking the question. I'm asking you the question.
Dude, I hate online.
No, it does
like-
not have multiplayer component. Jesus Christ. How did it take 4 paragraphs to say that?
Right. Hate online writers now.
The worst.
And it's just like 8 paragraphs of, oh yeah, you know the question? That's the question. The one that we all want to know, the all we want to have, the all everybody wants. It's the question. And you're like, God damn it.
What is the answer?
Give me the answer.
Give me what the question is and also the answer.
Yeah.
But, sorry.
Going from absolute craziness to absolute.
Which botched taxidermy are you? And it's some good ones in there, dude. I'm definitely number 6, dog. That guy right there.
Yeah.
That's my spirit taxidermy. I don't know.
Number 2 is drawing me in for some reason.
Oh, he looks aggressive.
I just can't look away.
I don't like this guy's teeth.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. You're going to have to send that to me.
Okay.
Because you guys have to see this freaking picture.
That's good. Sorry.
No.
Internet.
But yes, going from pure chaos to something that just makes perfect sense, you can win one of our newest playmats.
Oh, check it out.
Bam, bam, bam.
Oh. Yeah, it's a Dark Magician. Oh, hold on. I'm going to put my hand over. Dark Magician Girl. So Yu-Gi-Oh! It's drawn by our boy Max Lopez. At the store, you can find him. He's Nectar Art on Deviant Art. You can buy his prints and check out his other stuff there and do commissions. But yeah, you can win one of these. You just got to go to the website. We have a contact form. We're going to start doing more giveaways and stuff. This is the first of many. And yeah, so you go to the website, level7games.com, and then you'll see on the header, it'll just say DMG Matt giveaway. And click on that. There's a little contact form, and we're going to select somebody randomly next week and raffle that off. So
That's freaking awesome.
Yeah.
That's a solid mat, too. It's even got the sewn edges and everything.
Yeah. It's got the stitched edges, and it's nice and heavyweight. It's actually more heavy than the Ultra Pro mat, so it doesn't like curl up like
Right.
some of them do. So
It's always annoying when that happens.
I hate it.
so
I
much.
hate it.
Speaking of things that people probably hated.
Real quick. Last thing about the mat. It is available to purchase at the stores right now for $25. If you don't want to wait,
That's true.
and you just want to go get one, and you don't want to risk not winning one or winning a second, I don't know. And you want one right away, and you're just like, I need to have it. You can go get one right now. They're $25, and they're very nice. And thanks again to Matt.
Hell yeah, dude. Freaking awesome mat.
True.
But going back to the craziness, Magic the Gathering sent a group of like mercenaries to get some cards from a guy.
Yeah.
Apparently somebody, do you know like the exact story? I think it was some like YouTuber got some cards early.
Yeah.
And he just started opening them and putting them all up, revealing them all that good stuff.
basically like leaked like 70% of the entire set.
Yeah.
I don't know that like I don't know if they've figured out like where he got the boxes from, but yeah, he got boxes of the collectors of the March of the Machine Aftermath expansion, which is just like a 50 card expansion from Aftermath. So or from March of the Machine. Okay, so just to explain, March of the Machine just came out like 2 weeks ago. Just dropped. Immediately after like 3.5 weeks, they're doing an expansion to that called March of the Machine Aftermath.
Yeah.
And essentially what it is it's just like the end of the piece of story from the first part, but it was enough to create a new... I don't know why they separated it. Because it's like, this is like a 200 card set, this is like a 50 card set. It's just kind of weird. And they're 5 card packs. It's just, it's just weird. So anyhow, somebody got a hold of the collector boosters of that and leaked almost the entire set. So
yeah, so they sent the Pinkerton agents after them.
The way the Pinkertons. That doesn't even sound like spooky.
No.
Like they should call themselves like the I don't know, what's the spooky color? The Forest Greenertons. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Greenertons?
Forest Green is horrifying.
I'd be more scared of the Greenertons than the Pinkertons.
The Pinkertons.
They're going to watch this and be like, you'll see. That's Pinkerton family. We don't let nothing like that go. You'll see.
Apparently they've been around since 1850.
You'll see. Just saying that the whole time.
Almost got the era just right.
The 1850?
Yeah. That's got to be like exactly like the 1920s, right?
And what? They're just mercenaries. You describe them as mercenaries? Are they just like security for hire?
Oh, private security guard and detective agency.
Okay. So they're PIs. They're bounty hunters.
Yeah. There you go.
Dude, can we listen to the Molly Hatchet song "Bounty Hunter"? Have you ever heard that song?
I don't think so.
Song's tight. We shouldn't probably listen to it right now, but we'll listen to it later. It's dope.
That sounds good.
It's definitely, as Anthony Fantano, my close and personal friend, would say, a bop.
Oh, damn.
It's a bop.
Oh, damn. A bop.
He's a bop.
A whole bop?
Whoa bop.
Ooh bop without bam doop.
Bop. Bop. Do you remember? Bop?
Yeah.
Scooby-Doo.
Bam is on the run.
Bam on the run. Bam on the run. You got to do a little animation of him just going, like the cops, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The day is done. My friend Rick Young put mustard on his gun. I don't know. Bam on the run. That's the best part of that song, that little guitar part that after he said, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know exactly what you're talking about. But apparently, Bam Mamalama Shigeru.
What's what? Are you doing the Macarena again? I told
What the hell is his last name?
Bam Margera. Bam Margera.
Shoot, totally just forgot what it was. But what did he do now?
Who cares?
I mean, that was just... You just saw the title, you didn't read it?
Yeah, of course I didn't read it. He's just a crazy person. I don't know, dude. Like, the poor guy's life is just completely falling apart. I don't need to know what he's doing. That's why it was so funny. That's why my comment was like, all I saw was the headline. All it said is, Bam Margera on the run from Philadelphia police. And my comment was just, as God intended. It's perfect. It's perfect.
It's a good, yeah. Apparently he got in a fight with brother.
Jess Margera, the drummer for CKY.
No.
Dang.
Including simple assault and terroristic threats.
Whoa, terroristic threats.
Damn.
I wonder what he...
Bam.
He's like, I'm gonna blow up your house. I mean,
That's very specific.
Actually, from Bam Margera, I could kind of see some terrorist type shit because it's like, so he'd be like, "I'm gonna throw a rock through your window." They'd be like, "Okay, so dude, you've had a dolphin inside of my living room with an elephant f***ing it and like, 14. I don't know. I've never watched that, but you know what I'm saying? Like they did some wild stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah. I mean, it would be crazy to think of like what that dude would do if he got angry at you.
That would,
because if that's how he treats you when he likes you,
that's a good point. That dude was a dick.
See, I never liked him in the. I never watched the Viva La Bam stuff. That wasn't my generation of Bam. I liked the self-deprecating like stunt Bam. I liked some of the Jackass Bam, like some of the prankster stuff, and that's pretty good. And then the original CKY stuff, Bam. Like
hell yeah, like skating stuff,
jumping into bushes, like basically stuff that's gonna like harm yourself and nobody else.
Right.
It's like, yeah, if I get hurt doing this, then okay, I'm the one that pays the consequences. But then he was just like, wait, people think it's funny when I just like. Although I will say it was pretty funny that you used to slap the shit out of dad. But that's just because I was like a teenager. Just like, my dad, yeah, I'll beat my dad's ass too. But you were just watching this dude just be like, hey, Dad, Chester Rumble. Bah, 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 bah. And his dad's like, God damn it, Bam. God damn it, Bam. I can't even. Bam, my stomach, Bam. Right?
Oh my gosh.
You remember?
I do remember. It's all flooding back into my brain.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
Gosh.
And he's just laying there. He's like, we're about to put 6 Cheetos in Phil's hair, and then I'm going to slap the shit out of her. And then we're going to go in there, and it's going to be... And he's like, God damn it, Bam, your mom, Bam, God damn it. And his dad's just Cartman, bro.
I know. That is totally the kind of kids Cartman would have.
Yeah. Anyhow. Yeah, I like that stuff. I like some of the prankster stuff when it was like kind of like low impact pranks,
Yeah.
slapping your dad on the belly and running away, or they used to antique each other. Remember that when they just get a fistful of
the
flour, just bam, just hit you in the face with it, and
gosh,
that was a good one. That was another good prank. Like you know what I mean? It's harmless.
Yeah, as long as you close your eyes.
All right, now that we're back, sorry, I had to take a giant piss right out of my ass.
Whew, those are the worst. Thanks, freaking Taco Bell's. Was it Baja Blast Special Taco?
Oh, dude, you just dip it.
Oh, God.
Shake it off a little bit until
looking at the Mountain Dew after that.
Yeah, exactly. There's just lettce and cheese floating in it. There's like
some weird oil, and you can see like the rainbow in it. And you're like, that's the stuff that comes out of my car.
Pour it in your car. I mean, I'm pretty sure Baja Blast is just antifreeze. Dogs like the taste of it.
Dogs like it?
Dogs love antifreeze.
Yeah, but do they like the Baja Blast? No, I'm curious.
Probably not. But that's not the joke, John. You're like, wait a minute, really? I was like, yeah, dude. My dog loves Baja Blast. If I go to Taco Bell and don't get him one, dude, he bites me. Like, how would I know? I don't give my dog Bahamas.
Fine, have the rest. Have the rest.
You're like, oh, what does he want? I think he wants the Baja Blast, honey. It's like, I just got it. It's a frozen one. Just give it to him.
Damn it. We're eating in the car next time.
Yeah, exactly.
I was excited. I wanted to know if dogs liked Baja Blast. I'm sorry.
Just give him the cup.
I just wanted.
They're trained to go for the genitals or the throat. It's instinct.
Oh my gosh! You just start yelling at it in German.
Americana, remember that? From Medal of Honor. He says the American has dog biscuits in his pocket.
Yeah.
In German.
Yeah, you told me about that before.
That was like my favorite line. I used to say that in school, and people were like, "These kids are weird," and we're like, "Yeah."
Yeah, that's true.
You're right. We play Medal of Honor too much. I'm sorry. I kill so many Nazis. I'm a one-man army.
Right.
Remember the first Medal of Honor? Remember when that shit dropped on PS1? How insane that was?
That was so good. That blew my freaking mind. Like just the first person.
Just replaying that
It was
game.
just fun. Yeah.
The first Medal of Honor was just groundbreaking.
Dude. You had to be around for it. Going back to it now is a little rough. But
Yeah, I would never try to go back. I feel like it would just be
you ruin the memory if you do that.
right because it's like crouch. For the first time, there's like a tunnel this long. You're like, whoa, this tunnel has a texture.
Right.
But it was tight.
But speaking of the good old days and Satan, growing up in the 90s, everything was because of Satan. Like if something bad happened, we just had to keep watching like trials on it. You remember like the video game ones?
Yes.
And what made you think of this today?
You were talking about it. You're like, it's the devil. That's what you said. You were making a joke about it being the devil. We were talking about the Pokemon thing, remember?
Oh yeah.
That video I showed you where they're like
Pokemon the
we
devil.
didn't watch it because we were gonna watch it on here. I downloaded it. I was gonna send it to you.
Oh.
Hold on, shut up.
This is the perfect place.
Dude, these AI videos, I can't help but watch them. They're just too funny. All right, but anyhow, yeah. I'll send you this one. Let's see here. Get out of here. Get out of here. This isn't the one. This isn't. Okay, yeah. All right, watch this.
Someone called and said, is Pokemon demonic?
The answer to that is yes, they are all Oriental demons.
Yeah.
And as you read in the Pokemon, in order for Pokemon to advance in power, it has to evolve to another level. And each, evolution, he becomes more demonic in appearance. And eventually he gets to a point where he's totally demonic.
This dude played
These
Pokemon.
are all Oriental
and he loved it.
Demons. The names are actually names of demons.
The names of demons.
I'll tell you all, be careful what
Slow,
you let
bro.
your kids
I'm telling
have, what you get them listen to. Isn't there a guitar that's called Something Hero?
Yeah, that's
Or Something Hero.
And the kids are getting really addicted to it.
Yeah. No, it's just this was just one of those videos where I was like, dang, even when Guitar Hero was coming out, they were still so that's like PS2 era. People are still like, first of all, PS2 and Pokemon at the same time? Is that's about right? About 2000, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy to think that those
correlate because the PS2 was around for so damn long. It was crazy that it started that early.
Yeah, because Guitar Hero was pretty late into the PS2.
That was when I graduated high school. So
because the first
2006.
the first Guitar Hero was only on PS2. The second one was the first one on the 360 and PS3.
Yep. And the third one was where it was at.
Yeah. Or was Guitar Hero 1 on the PS3? Did they have a... I think they did.
I don't...
Maybe it was
PS3?
just PS2.
I think Guitar Hero 2 got onto PS3.
Okay.
Maybe? I'm pretty sure.
I think Guitar Hero 2 was a 360 exclusive.
Was it?
Pretty sure. I'm pretty sure.
Guitar Hero.
Like, I'm almost certain, actually. I don't think that Guitar Hero made it to PS3 until Legends of Rock, Guitar Hero 3.
That would make sense. Let's see. Where's the game list?
There's who knows?
Holy crap.
Good luck. I mean, you can just look up on VGPC. Just look up on price charting.
Here we go. The original Guitar Hero. All platforms, PS2. That is it.
Cool. Yeah, and Guitar Hero 2, I don't think was on PS3 either.
No?
I don't think so, dude. I don't think so, dude. Guitar
Hero 2.
Hero. I don't think so.
PlayStation 2 and Xbox 360.
Let's go.
Yeah. You're right.
Well, the 360 was out before the PlayStation. So that's probably why. Was it like 2006 or 2005 or something? Oh, no, it had to be 2006 or 7.
2006. November.
Okay. So the 360 had just come out.
Yeah. That makes sense. I don't think I ever had it on the 360. I definitely had it on the PS2.
See, I had the 360 one.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Damn. And then like the 80s one that came out, that one was my shit when that came out. Now I hate all songs from the 80s.
You're like, I completely ruined that for myself.
I overdid it.
That'll do it, dude. Too much, like, getting Guitar Hero Aerosmith hurt my soul. And I was like...
I think I'm actually pretty much positive that that's exactly why I hate the Beatles now. Because I had Guitar Hero, or rock band Beatles.
That'll do it, dude.
And I did all the songs. And then afterwards, yeah, I can't do it anymore. Me and the Beatles are no more.
Got a ticket to ride.
No!
She's got a ticket to ride.
Can't do it. Those games were fun, but damn, yeah, they ruined a lot of music for myself.
They did introduce a lot of people to music.
That's true.
Like, there's definitely some bands like Dragon Force, a little band called Dragon Force. Remember them?
Yeah.
Dude, that song like blew them up because of how hard it was on the Guitar Hero.
Dear God, the difficulty on Guitar Hero.
There was this dude that used to work for us named Bleep. I won't say his name, but he was really good at Guitar Hero.
The Sun is Dead? Wait, which song was it? Through the Fire and Flames?
Yeah, dude. Through the Fire and Flames.
There you go. Hold on. Just like a second. And that's all we could do because it's too popular of a song.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one gets crazy. But yeah, good stuff.
All the little squeals. Wee. I can't remember that dude's name, the guitarist. Herman Lee, I think is his name.
Jeez, that was just crazy. But yeah, what else was the devil back in the day?
Well, I mean, Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, definitely Mortal Kombat, Doom, Marilyn Manson.
Oh, Marilyn Manson.
The Matrix.
Eminem was
Trench
the devil.
coats.
Wow. Jesus, dude. Those fucking idiot kids. Those dumbasses.
Yeah.
Oh my God. That still just pisses me off. They ruined
Yeah, they did.
everything. They started this whole thing. Dummies. I'm still mad about it. Like when I was in middle school and that happened, first of all, it was shocking and weird.
Yeah.
Because all of a sudden they're like, hey, and you gotta have. We had, I don't know about you guys, but they put in metal detectors at our middle school.
Oh, damn.
And then we weren't allowed to have backpacks anymore.
Really? Jeez. Luckily, we didn't get hit that hard, but we had like dog searches a lot after that.
I never had a dog search. That's weird.
No. Well, it was Wyoming, so there's probably a lot of meth and other things.
True.
Yeah.
True. Yeah, but that was really weird. But I mean, we were DPS, so it was so close to Columbine that when that happened.
I mean, that makes sense.
Talking about more really depressing
proximity to it, yeah.
But I mean, it's part of growing up in the 90s. Like, we were talking about it, but it is what it is. It's like, it sucked because
neither my mom nor my dad cared that I played Doom at that time.
Yeah.
And then right after that, like, they deleted it, and I luckily hid the disc before either of them could find any of my copies. But yeah, they would have broke that thrown it away for sure.
Yeah, I feel like my parents, I don't know how they reacted to that, to be honest. I feel like, I don't even remember that. I just remember what happened at school. Because I remember the school being really weird. Because, I don't know, like, me and my friends were into video games. We like, I would say my friend group, where I went to school, again, I went to DPS, so it's like, our friend group at the time mostly listened to, like, the rock stations. It wasn't so much, like, in that school primarily was people listen to hip-hop. So, so it felt definitely like, they're like, oh, man, white kids are crazy. And they're right.
Yeah.
It's been proven correct time and again.
Yeah.
But
that's a runaway train on that one.
But it sucks being the one that you're like, I'm not one of them. I'm not one of the crazy ones. Leave me alone.
Yeah.
Or no, I'm just kidding. I'm not old. Jesus. It was weird that in middle school, teachers and stuff like after that happened started looking at kids differently. And you could feel, at least I could feel that the kids had like gotten more power because the teachers started getting afraid of the kids. If that makes sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
And I feel like that's actually part of, I feel like, honestly, like,
maybe that's why
kind of
junior high was so weird.
Yeah, well, I mean, I really think, because like going into high school felt really odd at the time too, because that was like, post Columbine.
Yeah.
And it felt like the power dynamic between students and teachers at that point just started to change. And I feel like now is more than ever where the students have control of the classroom, which is weird.
It's just crazy.
not that I'm some expert. I have a little kid in elementary school, but it's still even that age, school feels, at least from my perspective now, like not the same.
Yeah.
I don't know. Teachers they're way too nice now. It's insane how nice I remember like my elementary school teachers being like, he's not doing his homework. And I mean, like, I was a bad kid. My kid's not, luckily. But at the same time, it's like, I still feel like teachers were a little more hard-nosed in the 90s.
Oh, yeah.
And now they're all like, they have to be these incredibly like social, fluffy butterflies. And they all have to like put on this facade of like being this perfect person.
Right.
And it's like, because now parents expect that. They're like, "Rawr." Where it's like, it used to be the expectation is teach my kid math.
Yeah. Go.
And now they're like, now teachers are the social arbiters of all of our society.
So weird. That's really weird.
I don't know.
And
more power to them. That's a hard job.
Oh, hell yeah. That also just reminded me that I think they made it so in Texas, they passed a law where you have to have, what is it? Oh, the 10 Commandments in each classroom.
Yeah, I think that's a little far.
A little
personally, and I mean, like, as a Catholic dude, I still don't think that's like necessarily like appropriate. You know what I mean? As far as
right, that's a weird one.
Separation of
church and
state. It's like, yeah, maybe don't.
Yeah, don't do that.
The Pledge of Allegiance, I'm okay with. Like that one, I can get behind because it's like
the removal of it. Or
that's the one that I could probably say that I would keep, even though it says God. I think that's the one where it's like, I don't know. What else?
Like it's
what
ours.
else is there?
Yeah. Like what were you supposed to?
It says it
replace
on
that
our
with?
money. It's like, I get it. You can remove certain things, but it's whatever. Like, I'm not trying to make an argument for the religious factor of it, but it's like, change the word God to something else, but keep the Pledge of Allegiance. Because it's like, people also don't care about anything. They don't care about anything. They're not. Yeah, it's just weird how nihilist everybody is.
That is really weird. Like, because seriously, I don't give a crap about that. Like, Pledge of Allegiance, that's what it was. Yeah, they created it back in the day.
Right, they did. Yeah, but I do get it. It's like, I mean, I understand the argument too. Like, well, I don't believe in God, or I believe in a different God. I don't call it God, and it's like
yeah,
that's
but
why
it's
it's like
all-encompassing word, kind of. I don't know.
It's easy to say coming from the angle of somebody who quote believes in God, right? From my angle, I know that yours,
right,
we have different.
We are opposite on that one, actually. So yeah, and so I don't really care.
Right. So
like, it's just one of those things where it's like, yeah, that was a very Christian country that we built.
Yeah.
At first.
But now maybe it's not anymore, and that's the fluidity, which is what I'm saying. Keep the Pledge of Allegiance, change the word. Sure. You know what I mean? But everybody would flip out.
Yeah, they would.
But they're flipping out anyhow.
Over everything.
What are you gonna do?
I don't know.
You can't win. I don't know.
I just say make all the homeless work in South Dakota and get us oil.
I was like, that's a good idea. God damn it, John. It might just work.
I know, right?
Hey, homeless. Huh? Hey, you, homeless. Oh, you want to go work in the fields? Sure.
Why not? They just hadn't had anybody ask him yet.
Jerry, wake up. They're sending us to the oil fields. And they're like,
praise me.
They're all excited about it.
Catching their tents on fire. I'm never coming back. There we go. Problem solved. And with our deep insight, we knew that every single homeless person wants to live in South Dakota.
Yeah, I don't know why.
They
just love Mount Rushmore.
Manual labor, dude.
They're just like, isn't it beautiful?
God. Mount Rushmore is pretty amazing. I enjoyed myself.
This really makes you think, don't it?
That's just a big ass rock. It's crazy that they did such good faces on that crazy scale. Have you actually been there yet?
No, I have not.
Dude, seeing it in person is freaking trippy.
I don't know if I'd rather see that or the one from Richie Rich.
Oh. Richie Rich one, wasn't it just Macaulay Culkin 4 times?
Wasn't that Macaulay Culkin?
Yeah. Right? Macaulay Culkin. Let's see.
I think you're right. I can't remember if that was. It had to have been. Yeah, it had to have been.
It had to have been.
It had to have
Who
been.
else could it have been in the
absolutely.
90s?
I'm stupid.
Early
that was
90s.
That was a dumb question. Sorry.
He had a McDonald's in his house.
Yeah, that shit was tight. Remember that sandwich? We've talked about that sandwich.
That son of a bitch.
Do you remember what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Dude, best sandwich ever.
It's unfair. Oh, wait, it's his family?
Yeah, it's his family, remember? That's why it's dope. Yeah. I was like, dang, that's tight, bro. You're so rich, you get your own Mount Rushmore.
You wanted a family portrait, but this?
That's sick, dog.
Shut it, Henry.
Yeah, dude, it's like a sphinx.
Right?
Do you think the sphinx was always in the shape of a pharaoh, or do you think it was once a lion that was carved in the shape of pharaoh later?
Right? Because the head is so tiny compared to the body and like shaved down, and then it's just like a chunk outward before the body. Probably. I'd say it got shaved down a couple times even. Even if it couldn't have, or it could have started as a different pharaoh. And then each time there was a new pharaoh, they're like, you know what? Get that one off there. I want it to be my face.
Get that son of a bitch. That mug, you know what he did? Look at that mug up there, that crimson mug. You stupid son of a bitch.
I don't like it. Change it. Blow up the nose. Oh, the whole thing. But
yes,
yeah.
Richie Rich sandwich.
Hold on. Is that just a scene that we could just pull up?
I don't know.
Is it?
Listen.
Do we remember what was happening around the witch of the sandwich?
Yeah, of course. Remember, he's like locked up in the chair, and he gets the sandwich, and he's like taped up in the chair, and he just wants the sandwich. He's like trying to eat the sandwich. The fat guy, the chef guy, wants to eat the sandwich. Remember that?
Right? They're finding that.
It's
scene's
okay.
Gonna be
It's
crazy.
okay.
It's gonna be too hard. I give up.
That's all right. I'll watch the entire movie later.
Oh, okay.
I watched that movie like entirely too much.
Speaking of watching movies, I went and saw their new Evil Dead movie.
Ooh.
Evil Dead Rise.
Yeah?
I had to go all by myself.
I mean,
No
that
way.
could be better.
Yeah.
For some reasons.
Except for I was sandwiched in on my seat by 2 couples. I was like, oh.
Nice. They weren't doing nothing.
They were just talking a lot. You know, like couples do during a horror movie.
Like, oh my god,
I would totally protect you.
I would just
Hit it. I'd beat it up.
I just can't believe that he just would get stabbed like that. You know what I mean? Like,
That son of a bitch. He didn't even try.
was it cool? Was it a good movie?
It was really good. It was really good. I was more
it doesn't
prepared.
sound like it's really good.
I was more prepared for a pure horror experience this time. Because the last one that came out, I thought it was going to be funny and horrifying. And they just left out the funny bits in the trailer. They did not do that. So this one, I knew it was just going to be horror. So I was a little bit more set up, and it helped.
Was it horrifying?
It was pretty creepy. There's definitely a lot of body horror. Like, God.
A lot of what?
Body horror. So
What
like
is that?
ripping off fingernails and like showing it and like that, and like eyeballs getting chewed on, and
whoa.
Yeah.
Okay.
So not normally my kind of movie. I really only went and saw it because it's an Evil Dead movie.
Sure.
I kind of have to at this point. But I mean, it was a
Was
good
it
horror
Sam
movie.
Raimi that did that one again?
No, him and Bruce Campbell were producers, but they didn't direct it or write it or anything. I'm sure they had a say, though. They were probably telling him what to do a little bit.
They're like, have him eat the eyeball. Okay, good. Yeah, great.
But
Continue.
it was a really good. It was a really good horror movie. I just want back horror comedy though.
It's hard to do.
I miss the slapstick.
That's why we have AI. It'll soon enough. You'll just type in Bruce Campbell in custom horror movie starring Kevin Sorbo
and me
and Xena and me. Put me in it. I'm in a supporting role.
Put me in, coach.
Make me the unlikely hero. AI. It's coming, dude. Nobody
that's crazy.
Think about it when people, it just will algorithm your brain Like you'll punch in a couple like prompts, right? You'll be like, this is the kind of stuff I like. Oh, this is cool. It's cool, and it will know. You'll
Yeah.
be able to like capture how long you've watched it, what you like, when your eyes are dilating to certain scenes, and it will begin to start to curate specific media to your liking based on your
Whoa.
reactions, based on your biological reactions that are out of your control. You're not even cognitive that you are portraying biological reactions to certain scenes, but it can interpret that.
That's some Ready Player One kind of.
Well, TikTok's already doing it. Like
I was gonna
TikTok
say,
does
yeah,
that.
People just sitting on their phone all day.
Yeah, but I mean, it actually already
And
it
yeah
records the dilation of your eyes and stuff. Like these aren't conspiracy
does?
theories. No. This is real technology.
That's crazy.
You know, they're already doing that stuff.
Boy.
Like that's what that whole. Well, you probably didn't. Look, you don't watch the news that
I
much. And I'm
don't.
happy. I can't.
This is why.
This is what keeps you happy. Like this is why I'm just like, listen, we're all gonna die. Yeah, and you're just like,
I like Tuesday.
yeah,
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
It's another Tuesday.
Tuesday, me mateys. I like when he's like, Tuesday, me lovers.
Oh yeah,
That's my favorite one.
It's a
Tuesday. But yeah, I mean, that technology exists. This technology exists. It's just a matter of just before it's just generating
its own
a
stuff.
TV show, a movie, a book that you want before you know it, and it's writing it as it goes. Because like
Right.
things in your life might affect your mood. You might not want a sad scene, but you're watching a movie. You're watching a continuous series. You pay for a service.
I'm tired of seeing people get dumped.
Think about it like this. You pay for a service that once a week it generates an episode based on your personal taste.
Oh damn.
Right? And then every week, as you're watching it, like it can detect, kind of not your emotions really, but it can detect what you're liking, what you're not like. It can start to predict your mood patterns and give you stuff like when you're down to make you happy or to like feed into certain emotions that make you more likely to enjoy the show to continue paying for the service.
How crazy would that be if you could do that and then you just got to keep it? And you could go back and be like, oh man, I remember this summer when I was 10. Let's see what kind of random I was thinking about then.
100% that's going to be something that exists eventually where you will have what doesn't it affect? That's the crazy part. It's like, what industry doesn't AI touch? There's a few, and it's like truckers. I mean, it's gonna.
I know people are trying to replace them, but holy crap!
Well, that's the one thing. Like, if they replace truckers, we'd be screwed.
Yeah, that'd be a very bad idea. Please don't. I know we can.
They're gonna do AI trucks eventually, but the problem is like those things, the batteries, like there's a limit to that resource. There's a limit to every resource. That's the problem. Is it's like they're like, oh, we gotta go to electric cars. Well, where are you gonna get the batteries from? You gotta make those out of something. They also take a natural resource that is limited in nature.
Nuclear power.
Yeah.
Just make a nuclear battery. Yeah.
Yeah. Because plutonium isn't limited in nature.
No.
Yeah, there's no limit to that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just make little doses, like little Skittle bags of them.
I don't know.
Put them in your car every 10 months. I mean, it's a $1,500 pack, but yeah. Don't breathe it in. Don't breathe it in.
It's like one of those cartoon scenes where you like lift your glasses and it's like you're all dirty except for just where the goggles lift up and you've been like, that might have been a little too much.
That's got to be an Ernest scene somewhere. Or him just like blowing out.
He would just go
smoke or something.
Well, that might have been a little too much.
God dang it! Now I just want to watch some Ernest.
Dude, Ernest is the man, dog.
That's what we got to make next. An Ernest AI movie.
Just like
world problems.
I want to see Ernest in like a really serious like Adam Sandler style role. You know what I mean? Like one of those where it's like, I could do indie movies too. You know?
But he never takes off the hat.
True. He was really good in Beverly Hillbillies. That was probably like his best role that wasn't him being Ernest.
Wait, who was he in Beverly? Was he the guy that had to keep picking up the shoes?
He's the dad.
Beverly Hillbillies. Oh, the show.
No, the movie.
The movie. There's a movie.
What? You've never
I
seen?
don't think I've seen the movie. I thought it was the remake of the show that they did.
Look it up real quick. I mean, the cast and like the Beverly Hillbillies was not something that I cared about. Okay, it's not something I care about. But I will say, like the Brady Bunch movie that also came out in like 90s, 2000s, it was pretty good. It was pretty good. You know, because they did that. They did Addams Family. They rebooted all the old like 50s, 60s shows into like a movie.
Oh, like Dudley Do-Right.
They did them
and
all.
Rocky and Bullwinkle.
All of them.
Woody the Woodpecker finally got one. And that's a decent kid movie. That was only like 5 years ago, too.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, I don't know. Woody Woodpecker, did you ever watch? Did you guys have Blinky the Clown in Wyoming?
No. And we've talked about Blinky. Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Okay. That's where I watch Woody Woodpecker, and you'd watch Woody Woodpecker, and you'd be like, you'd watch him Blinky the Clown, he'd be like, because Blinky was just Krusty the Clown.
Yeah, like if you watch UHF, it's basically that.
It's like
When
he would just go up and be like, oh, I'm a clown, I'm a dipshit, blah, blah, blah. Come on, kids, it's your birthday, it's your birthday, it's your birthday. And then he'd be like, no, it's time for a cartoon. Got to a cartoon, and it would be like, come on, Woody Woodpecker. Come on, Woodpecker. And you'd get a Tom and Jerry and be like,
Dude, that Tom and Jerry movie they made, though?
yeah, I don't know, man. I was never a Tom. Like, listen.
That movie in the 90s was good. The show...
What's hard about Tom and Jerry is once you saw Itchy and Scratchy, you couldn't look at Tom and Jerry the same way. You're like, what is this pussy shit? You would watch, even you would watch Looney Tunes. Like Wile E. Coyote versus Roadrunner had more brutal takedowns than Tom and Jerry. Tom and Jerry was just like not for your boy.
No, just weren't feeling it, huh?
No, I don't know. Am I missing something? Did they like? It wasn't.
I don't know.
Did you watch Tom and Jerry very much?
I mean, I watched the movie, like I said. I never really watched the TV show that much. Because, yeah, it was kind of... It's just like, oh, okay.
It was like Hanna-Barbera.
Yeah.
It was like look, we're 90s kids, all right? We wear neon laces, dog.
Hell yeah.
All right?
Our cartoons were top notch.
Yeah, dude. We have hip-hop beats in our shoe commercials.
Oh, dang.
Okay?
With the flashing lights going off everywhere.
I'm going to look great on the streets today. In the year 2000, just wait. I'm going to make money.
It's the new millennium. Jump into it with a new pair of kicks.
Everybody was wearing K-Swiss. It was a weird time.
Yeah, just explosions
Did
everywhere.
you guys have the K-Swiss thing happen?
Not as much as you guys did.
The white K-Swiss thing?
Yeah. No. We had the starter jackets.
No, starter jackets was a thing.
That was definitely a big thing.
I had a Colorado Rockies one, 1993, the year they came out. Boom.
Oh, damn.
Sick, dude.
I had the Broncos one with the D.
Yeah. Some kids tried to jack my starter jacket.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Like recently or back in the day?
Yeah, recently.
I'm just asking.
He's just like,
you going out there rocking your starter jacket?
hey, mister. That's a pretty nice jacket. Thanks, kiddo. How are you doing today? It'd be too bad if somebody took it. What are you trying to... Oh, he stabbed me. Oh, right through the starter jacket.
Messing up the fluff.
Messing up the starter. Give me the starter jacket. Anyhow.
So not recently.
No, it was when I was a kid. It was like the most like corny, I don't know, give me your jacket. And I was just like, no, bro.
Yeah.
And then I ran home because there's a bunch of them. But yeah, I ran away.
I mean,
yeah, I ran away. Sometimes you run to live another day.
That's the smart truth. That's the smart move sometimes.
And then one time this kid jacked my hat like off my head.
What?
It was crazy. I was just like walking and kid just whoop right off my head. And I chased his little ass, jumping fences and stuff. I got my hat back.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that was whack. His name was Gabe. He was a little bitch.
Freaking Gabe.
Dude threw a pencil at me one time in school and it like stuck in my neck.
Oh, damn.
He was like one of those kids that was just like a problem though. It wasn't just me. Like it wasn't like it's not like Gabe picked on me.
He just did it to everyone.
He was just a little sack of shit. He's probably in super prison now.
Super prison.
I just mean like even then was like one of those things where it's like he was that kid that was like getting in trouble every single day.
Yeah. Do you smell like pee?
No.
Sometimes it was that kid. Not
No.
all the times.
No, this kid was just a sack. He clearly just hated everybody, which is fine.
That'll happen.
It's fine. I forgive you, Gabe. Now that you're in prison.
Good job.
Super prison.
Yeah, super duper prison. Them walls are huge.
I'll see you there someday, buddy.
Speaking of a prison of stuff, the Nintendo Cinematic Universe, something we're probably all gonna get stuck in here pretty soon.
Yeah. I don't know. I heard that was a thing, but then we did some research and it sounded like that was maybe just like some rumor where people are like, oh my god, they should do a Donkey Kong movie.
Right. I bet they're gonna do it though, because why not?
Oh, definitely.
I mean, and with either the starting point of Smash Brothers or the end point of Smash Brothers, they can make a really cool, like, little crazy story happen.
Yeah. I mean, they have a Donkey Kong universe to mess with. They can bring in all of the other, like, villains.
Right.
Bowser's kids can come try to avenge him for Mario. You know what I mean? There's just...
Luigi's Mansion.
They didn't show you any of the space stuff. So, like, Rosalina, all the Mario Galaxy stuff that they could incorporate. There's just...
Dude,
and that's none of the other properties. You can do an entire Yoshi movie.
Right.
Like, you could do a Yoshi movie, for sure. Where it's just Yoshi's, like, trolls, kind of.
Make it very... Or they could go, like, WALL-E.
Yeah, like, Yoshi Adventure, where it's just, like, it's Yoshi's Story. Yoshi's Story 3, the movie.
The movie.
Did they ever do Yoshi's Story 2? Yoshi's Story 2.
Maybe?
I don't think they did. I don't know why I feel like they did, but they didn't. Yoshi's Story was so good.
Which one was that on?
64.
Yeah, okay.
That-
Yeah. I think they did make another one for the Switch, didn't they?
I don't think so.
No?
No. They've done like Yoshi.
Oh, like the-
They've done Yoshi's Yarn, Yoshi's Crafted World.
Crafted World.
Yoshi Does Dallas.
Yoshi's New Island.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yoshi's New Island.
No
yeah.
new Yoshi story.
But that's what I'm saying. Yoshi's Story, that game was tight because it was like, hey, check it out. There's a ton of Yoshis.
Yeah.
And you get to
be all of them.
All of them, and it's a really fun game, but it was only like 4 hours long.
Yeah. It was a little like, easy, but
super easy.
That's okay. Sometimes you just want to beat something. And speaking of all these Nintendo properties that could be movies, which one would you like to see the most? Like,
I think the Luigi's Mansion one, it'd probably be the best. Like, just doing that as a movie, like either Luigi's Mansion or just a Luigi movie, right? Like where you could do one where he's just in the haunted forest, goes to the things like that. That could be its own thing. Like I just think he's such a good character, which sounds corny, but I don't know. I mean, we got the Mario movie. You got a Donkey Kong option, which could be fun. Although Donkey. Did you watch the Donkey review of the movie?
I haven't.
Donkey did a review, and he totally agreed with me that Fred Armisen was not Cranky Kong. That was not Cranky Kong.
Yeah.
Did you like Cranky Kong?
I didn't really think about him that much.
Dude, watch it. Next time you watch it, watch Cranky. Cranky Kong doesn't make sense. He doesn't even sound cranky.
Yeah, he did. He really didn't.
He was just like, I'm Cranky Kong. I talk kind of like Fred Armisen. Like... Anyhow.
It's like, yeah. All right, fine, I'll do something for you.
Yeah, but he didn't sound cranky. Anyhow, I'm just glad that Donkey supports my views because Donkey obviously is the Donkey Kong aficionado. Champion. Yeah.
But yeah.
What about you?
Well, some of them that I wrote down, like, because I was just trying to even think of one, but obviously Zelda, Metroid,
true.
Star Fox.
Okay. I didn't think about the other, like, proper... I was just thinking about, like, spin-offs from what was in the movie.
I got you.
If that makes sense. But, yeah. That makes sense.
Because, if you're going to start doing it, and that could be another, like, good point for Smash Bros. You could just start this universe with Smash Bros. And have, like, some crazy story where Mario has to get into a fight with, like, all these crazy people. Maybe they're being controlled by the evil hand or something.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, it's like, oh, well, now that I'm good again, I'll go off to fight space pirates. Star Fox movie coming next week.
Yeah, he's like, I'll get you, Fox. I'll get you.
Shut up, Slippy.
Help, Fox, help! And he's like, God damn. Did you just take out Slippy? He was a goddamn liability. Peppy, well, your dad would have never done that. My dad's dead.
Boy.
You Peppy, stop bringing it up.
Well, just wanted you to do a barrel roll. I just wanted
No. No, Peppy.
Just like your dad, Fox. You're like your dad, Fox.
No, I'm not.
I don't want your dad back.
I'm still here.
Yeah, you remember.
Yeah. That was a poignant scene in Star Fox 64.
Yeah. Do a barrel roll, Fox. He's like, you're not my dad, Peppy. Okay, my dad's dead. All right? Shut up.
I'm sorry, Fox.
Oh, god damn, Fox. You're sensitive little bitch, aren't you?
Boy.
Head flappers. Oh. Yeah, I think
Falco's just like, I thought I was the asshole.
you guys are annoying.
You guys are whack.
I don't really know which one I'd want most after Mario.
I feel like Metroid would be. It would try too hard. I don't think it would be like fun. I feel like it would be like, what is this? Unless it was filmed like Event Horizon.
Oh damn! Just make Metroid a full-on horror.
Yeah, starring like
Margot
Robbie.
That's all they're ever gonna hire for now. So
any
it's gonna be her.
blonde, yeah, exactly. Any blonde person. Well, now they have the princess chick. Well, she already played a character in the NCU though. The one.
Oh, from the Northman.
Yeah.
What's her name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever.
You know who we're talking about.
Yeah, Little Ricky.
Yeah, little Ricky.
Northman was good. By the way, I finally watched it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm glad Willem Dafoe was in. When Willem Dafoe's in a movie, I'm just happy. I'm just like, all right, you got my boy. It's like when Steve Buscemi shows up in a movie. I'm just like, oh, there's my little ugly guy, my token ugly guy.
Yeah.
My good actor ugly guy who makes it just by being amazing and everything.
Right. He freaking kills it every time.
Every time. I don't know how do you kill it every time?
I don't know. It should be humanly impossible, but yet here we are.
Every time.
But yeah, what'd you think of it overall?
It was good. It was a lot more trippy than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be more of a, I don't know, trying to be real kind of thing. Like, if that makes sense.
Instead of a myth, almost.
It was more of like a hero's journey, like Clash of Titans style, like
right, like
epic revenge, Count of Monte Cristo, like
Herculean tasks.
Exactly. You must find the sword and fight on the lake of fire. You know what I mean? Like some shit. I'm like, okay, this is tight. I thought it was going to be more like,
right,
the life and times of a Viking.
Yeah,
the gritty version.
That's not as fun as it sounds.
Right. Yeah. No.
It doesn't sound very fun.
You see a little bit of that, and you're like,
Yeah.
okay, cool. That as a movie would get old fast.
Oh man, 100%.
So
unless they did as well as Braveheart did, that had to have been 100% what it was like to be William Wallace.
Mm-hmm.
That took me a second.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Right.
You got
right.
it. That's it. That's his name. Right. Yep. Yes.
So yeah, what would your official pick be for the Nintendo thing, though?
Okay, so if I had to do an official pick for Nintendo, I would probably I would say that a Zelda movie would be fun, but it would have to be like Link to the Past Zelda.
Oh,
That art style.
Even make it kind of
either that style or what they did with Link's Awakening was that would make such a cool movie for kids. That would be a safe Zelda movie where he's like, I'm on a quest, you know what I mean? And he's like, ding ding, and it's like not bloody or too realistic because you don't want it to be like
a little bit like Adventure Kitty, or is that what that
Battle Kitty?
Battle Kitty.
Have you been watching it?
Oh man, my kids love that freaking show.
Oh yeah, we talked about.
I'm pretty sure I've watched most of it like twice.
Battle Kitty's so good. We're cute. And then, you remember that episode?
Yeah.
Like, and he's like, ah! Like they fry him. Yeah, that show's so wacky.
It's so wacky, but it's so freaking fun. If they did that with Zelda, that'd be fantastic because that would be absolutely what no one thought would be coming.
Oh, dude, you playable episodes and stuff, like
Right.
mini episodes where there's like an adventure one where he's like, you know, you got to watch him learn to use the hook shot or something. He's like, he launches himself past, but it's like one of those 2-minute episodes. Yeah, exactly. Then he lands it, and he's like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it could be fun. If you haven't watched Battle Kitty,
watch Battle Kitty.
It's on Netflix. Watch Battle Kitty. If you're an adult, if you're a child, if you're half man, half child, like upper half, one or the other, still watch it. Just go get help first. Figure out what's going on, because that's not right unless you were built that way on purpose, Frankenstein style. If you were built Frankenstein style, like half man, half child,
Kind
to
of
be
like when a Barbie doll gets torn in half, and for some reason the Frankenstein action figure is the only top you can find. You gotta give it legs.
Exactly. So I mean, sometimes you do what you have to do. So if that's the scenario, obviously there are exceptions. You should watch Battle Kitty.
Yeah. I think honestly, I kind of want like a Luigi movie first.
See,
because I feel like if they just start jumping into other stuff right away,
that's why I feel like either Luigi
or Donkey Kong, it's gonna feel like too off from it.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think what they do next, what would be a great movie? Tell me not. Here we go. Boom. Ready? The Luigi Toad movie.
Oh, damn. That would be fun.
Because we basically got the Mario Peach movie.
Yeah.
That's what that was. That was the Mario Peach movie. Then we need the Luigi Toad movie.
Make like...
where they have to like team up with Bowser, and Mario and Peach are doing something else. They're getting married.
Maybe
or they're on their honeymoon.
It could be them going to Dolphin Island or whatever that one's called in Sunshine.
Yeah.
Because, they didn't bring them with them.
That's what I'm saying, dog. So it's like...
Then you have another movie set for Mario later.
Yeah, then you're like, it's 41st Dates, but with Mario and Drew Barrymore.
Mario and Drew Barrymore.
She's like, I don't remember who you are. And he's like, you're a really good actress. I can't remember any of my lines. You're a really good actress.
That's good. That's exactly the character we wrote for you. Good
Sorry,
job.
I've really been playing with getting loud into the microphone today. Like,
yeah.
I like it. Just keep peeking it sometimes just for the sake of... I'm having a good time.
But now that we've talked about that option, so go ahead and vote on that below. And let's look at the results of last podcast's question.
Question of the week.
Which trading card game do you want to learn?
Ooh.
The one I thought was going to win, Magic the Gathering, is at 33%.
That's pretty good.
Flesh and Blood, which is what we've been talking about a lot recently.
I've been talking about it a little bit, yeah.
Only barely below it at 30%.
Ooh, people like it.
Pokemon coming in at a whopping 37%.
I think that means we need to do a learn to play.
Yeah.
So we should talk to our event coordinators, Aiden and Damien, and then tell them we should do a learn to play day.
Yeah, that'd be sweet. And Yu-Gi-Oh's at 0.
0%?
0%. Not a soul wanted to learn Yu-Gi-Oh that does not already know Yu-Gi-Oh.
Dang, son.
That's how you got to think of that.
Burn.
Don't let it keep you down, Yu-Gi-Oh. You got this.
Yeah, Heart of the Cards or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's weird.
They were all surprisingly close, all in the 30s.
Yeah, we had a decent amount of votes for this one too, so that's good stuff. So thank you for voting. Continue to vote. We're going to continue to do giveaways and stuff. Like I said, we got this nice Dark Magician Girl mat. Don't forget about that. And so go to the website, level7games.com, and go to the DMG playmat thing. It's just a little contact, little ding-dong. Just fill that out, and then we will follow up with you if you win. And we'll announce that next week.
Hell yeah.
If you do it.
Which is freaking cool. We're excited. We're really working on getting everything more pulled together. So this is us starting to incorporate our website. So start looking there for content and stuff as well.
Yeah, we're talking about doing a full website rebuild too. So
yeah,
that's the next thing.
And that's just level7games.com. In case you didn't know, and I believe on that note, that gives us official sign off.
Officially signing off. Later.